right so that I could be here for commentary as well. Referee's running a little late into the game here. Tisk tisk.
Yeah, Pug, come on.
Like when we had our little briefing yesterday, and they said like after that they'd raised the cameras and removed a lot of the woodwork. Now that I'm sitting here and actually looking at it, when they said they removed a little bit of the woodwork, there is like half of the top of the maze is missing now, which is awesome.
Yeah.
There is a blue player currently already in red who walked in through the backside, which meant that he did the longest route into that base.
He took a trip.
Yep. We can just see that there is a standard blue setup here as well. There's one just off to the left-hand side of the screen.
And one person really far to the right.
There's a big TARDIS machine over there.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I don't know if you ever get any of the voices of communication that's happening in the game, but there is a TARDIS call, and it is very, very close to where we are streaming from.
Yeah.
There is a red player set up on the front here as well from Surge, and there is also a green player on the backside of this blue base. It looks very, very, very mid-game orientated here at the moment. Seeing probably very little as Gaza puts the first shot in and it's just denied. And
then Shark's not able to capitalize there.
Yep.
A lot of people just set up outside blue here. Not a lot of like movement.
Yeah.
A lot of standoffs.
Yeah, there's just like all of these things about like how fast you can get into the base. Like you could take a shot. So on this green camera here, just to the right, you could take a shot from there, hit someone, run all the way down and be inside the base before that person could power up.
Yeah.
Great shot there from Drake from that person lunging him over the half height.
Yeah, Flash putting shots on and is picking it up there for the Sharks.
Awesome.
Oh, Gaza putting shots in at green. Trade.
Oh,
denied.
And then Serenity under the base.
He's just picking it up there for the Surge.
Gaza just copped that onto his front sensor there. He tried moving forward to move out of that shot as well. So Sharks sitting in first, Surge in second, Aegis in third. JX Rules saying, come on, Aegis. Good to see some Adelaide support as well.
Surge shot out there from the Sharks base.
Yeah. We got to see this really, really nice thing as Gaza picking up the blue base here.
Yeah.
Putting them in first. It's really close on pack points here from Sharks as they've been constantly pressured. And just a very, very, I wouldn't say that's the primary way of holding green, but having two people inside of that base there, as there is a green player on red, but the camera is frozen at the moment. There we go. Multiple green players at the moment. And red has reset the base here as well.
Red is reset. Blue set up at back. Surge have just collapsed again. I think I saw 4 of them.
Yeah, and we can see that it looks like Flash and Method are sitting on that front side of the green base. The player that's currently sitting in this like little pillar or triangle area, you guys calling that triangle or pillar?
On
the bottom
area.
Yeah.
We call all the main, like we call that main as well.
Okay, main. Cool.
Yeah, because I don't know, main shooter spot.
Primary, secondary, all those lovely things. So. Yeah. Blue resetting their base here as well. Green resetting their base as well, as it looks like Rogue has just moved out here as well. No, it wouldn't be Rogue. That would be Arbel. Because Rogue is sitting in this game.
It looks like not a lot happening at green.
This is going to be one of those games where if we had a bird's eye view of the middle of the maze, you just see all the players just jockeying for position in the middle of the maze at the moment.
Yeah.
It's very interesting in that fact. It plays completely different to how the previous competition was held here.
Yeah.
Green being recessed inside of a different area of the maze, and red being completely different in how they pressured with a lot of half fights. It's very fun. There's a green player that was set up on the front side and has just decided to run away. We'll probably see them show up on the front side of red sometime soon. That was just the general direction that they were running into. So
yeah.
Very, 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 very quiet game. Base front here, as I said, jockeying for position in the middle of the maze where we won't be able to see much here. Bro Dizzle, 225% tag ratio.
Oh yeah. So he must be last lining there for Surge.
I would say so. I would say he's the player that's currently inside of the.
Speaking of the Surge, Commander Snake putting shots in the Aegis base and then picking it up. Very clean. Any
players on the from this team or any of these teams that you have on your fantasy team?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. I don't remember the last two players because I just didn't have enough money. So I just so my fantasy league is just Runt, Twinkles, and me.
I respect a player that chooses himself because I've never had the goal of doing that.
You gotta back yourself, right? Okay, Method putting shots in here in the Aegis base, picking up there for the Sharks, putting them in first, but not by much.
Yeah. When you've got VG Master on your team, it's very hard not to choose VG Master. And I think I messed up and I only chose 4 players with money still left over.
Oh, taking a big risk.
Yeah. No, I just forgot to choose the 5th player.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah. Green players is currently just poking on the front side of red as well. There's a blue player that's also pushed up pretty hard on their bubble, which you do have to be quite careful with because if you are pushing up that far, there are multiple ways you can just run past that player.
Yeah, just get snuck behind.
The reload is really close to that as well as the blue player trades with Bro Dizzle under the base, lowering his tag ratio ridiculously high.
Yeah.
Blue base looks very, very quiet at the moment. Green base, Drake, I don't think has moved in about 3 minutes.
Yeah. And you can see by his tags, he's only tagged 9 people.
Yeah, just very, very little pressure. There was that small little surge where Serenity and Gaza were there, where Serenity got the base from under. It doesn't really look like there's going to be too much push on that. Yeah, and a great point there by Exile as well. Like this is kind of rough because you don't want to have a game like this as Flash is currently taking the red base. You don't want to be in a position where your average score is lowered so much by a game like this. Getting 7,500 points will, and depending on other results, might put you in a less of a position as a red player and a green player are shooting over the half ice.
Yeah. Drake really struggling to get that player there.
Yeah, it is actually quite difficult with how close you can get to that, and a lot of people complaining that the H2 back sensors just don't work. I don't think that's the case. I just think that people have forgotten that with H2 you need to actually aim.
Yeah.
The red player currently runs in. Great shot there.
Just not able to...
They got shot on a player that was also running in from like the tire area. So it was a back sensor shot. The greens are now currently trading on blue base.
Oh, Gaza picking up a warning there as well.
Yeah.
At green.
I think they must have thought that he breached the baseline there. I'm going to just make that as a thought.
Yeah.
As the red is currently... No, Gaza didn't actually put a shot in there. Green resets here. There is no one in green. There is a lot of action in green. I'm so bad at actually being able to predict where the action is going.
So I think Aegis have dumped because green just walked in there and just got that for free. So they must have just gone,
Yep.
Let's pick up stumps and just
go to
green.
Sharks are going to win this game as Moo is currently on the base. and Moo, or formerly known as Sergeant Moo or Harkrage, picks up the first base for Aegis here.
And it looks like...
are we going to see the blue train into red base? Yep.
Wolfie putting shots in at red.
All right,
Picking
so
it up there.
there's
All
a
right.
minute 40. There's a minute 40 left.
Okay.
Right? That is 6 potential bases.
It is on. It is on.
6 potential bases will put them on 33. Stinky currently taking up this blue base.
Getting
and he
denied
got
by Red Devil.
All right. Surge in second. Aegis haven't gotten into this base yet. Gizmo is now
putting
on,
shots on.
and Gizmo's going to take it. So they're going to go back to red now.
Yeah,
there is a minute 14. There is 4 bases left for them to take. That will put them into first.
Oh my God. Okay.
Here we go. All right.
Oh, Gizmo putting shots on. Just shoot it. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
We're all for upsets. Let's go.
Okay, I'm excited
now.
now.
So here's the Aegis players running back in. Drake currently
putting
taking
shots
the
in.
shot into... There's no one there.
There's no one there. Surge they've been locked out of that
Here we
blue
go.
base.
So Aegis have just picked up this... no, they haven't taken it. So there are now 30 seconds left. They can only take 2 bases because of the reset timing.
Yeah.
And if they lock out this red base now...
And they're really trying to get it.
Method is going to lock out the base and secure the game for the Sharks.
Yeah.
Are Aegis going to beat Surge here? This is the only thing we need to know. That is 1 blue player trained out, a red player running in, Serenity taking
putting
shots onto
in,
blue, and getting denied.
Getting
in the
denied
back.
there.
Yep.
Stinky
on the base.
Completing the blue
4
base
seconds
for the Sharks
left.
there.
Yep, there's 1,000 points in it.
Oh. What a game.
When there are trains of bases that can go down and you just start seeing them drop, you're like, all right, boys, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So pending any after games for Surge will change that result, but it is very, very comfortable for Sharks.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your cookie.
Thank you.
Drake actually ending up with the highest tag ratio.
Yeah.
Well, he was 9 for 4 at one point and then finished with 23 for 16.
Yeah.
Bro Dizzle went from 19 and 9 to 37 and 32. And again, the same story. Lots of trades just happening, like really, really close tag ratios, 39 for 46.
Yeah.
42 for 44. Flash absolutely having a stellar game with 61 tags. I think 60 tags is like a very, very good game in this maze.
Yeah.
I think we won't really see many like 15, 16K games from individual players unless it is like big blowout scores.
Yeah.